everybody, I'm back with a new video with something with a bit more depth, and I do apologise as I will be looking towards my script like that every few moments just because of what this video is about. Firstly, I think there should be some update about Article 13, which is now passed, and there are going to be some big changes to the channel. If you have not already noticed, I have been removing copyrighted videos due to the grounds I can't keep them up out of pure protest anymore, as I could YouTube and I could be liable for whatever I keep on. Along with that, my social media accounts, which thank you to the over 3,000 followers I now have on Instagram. There's my Twitter account, which is slowly gaining some more followers. I will be changing that up with more about my personal life. Instagram will be more pictures from my personal life, including my dog, one of my dogs, he will be going up and on the bed behind me every few moments. And Twitter will be more about my opinions, as I follow people like Alonso Lerone on there. Major apologies if you've been following me for the anime vines, the animated music videos, or for just the artwork I show from Pinterest. Those will be stopping, and I do apologise. It is estimated that 1 in 6 people this last week have experienced a common mental health problem, where depression is the second leading cause to disability. That is a fact, and the main reason why I am doing this video. Now, I'm going to tell you a large truth about myself, and first of all, you all may know me as Rosemary Littington, but that isn't my name legally, and I will not be giving out my real name due to privacy reasons. What this is about is a mental health awareness and physical health awareness. This is a omeprazole. I take 2 tablets a day. This is citalopram. I take 1 of these a day. This is Stemetil. I take 1 of these 3 times a day. This is mebeverine. I take 1 of these 3 times a day. This is gabapentin, which I take 3 times with 3 pills a day. Take cod liver oil and multivitamins with iron. This leads to this amount of pills I take per week. You are most likely wondering why I am showing you these medications. That is because in the past 2 years I have been diagnosed with 2 chronic conditions that I would like to talk to you about. The first is fibromyalgia syndrome, also known as fibromyalgia. This is a chronic and long-term condition that involves the end of the nerves to be heightened to the sense of touch or pain. Mine is localized in my legs, hence I have this. It is a cane, and I use it for walking around. It gives me a sense of security and stability when I'm outside. I do also have the following symptoms, which you may also have. With fibromyalgia, you can have a stabbing, burning or aching pain constantly, excessive stiffness in the joints or in muscle spasms, and the worst of all, I believe, is fibrofog, where you lose all sense of time and place. I have lost hours at a time due to this symptom. This condition can only be monitored and can be made better by reducing stress and, of course, losing weight. However, those who have gone out to a gym to lose weight, you know you have to go to a levels of pain. But with someone with fibromyalgia, you can't get to the same level of pain as a normal person. Hence, losing weight is much harder, and easily you can gain more weight without realizing it. This is just my physical condition that I've learned that I've had my entire life, but only been diagnosed in the past 2 years. Now on to my second condition, which is of my mind, and I have been diagnosed with traits of borderline personality disorder. It is the same as being diagnosed with the disorder without having the label. It is a personality disorder that affects how a person interacts with others and their mood, with intense emotions and instability like mood swings, impulsive behaviours that are difficult to control, like binging, gambling, and unstable relationships. For me, this has developed into a condition called agoraphobia, where I cannot be out in large crowds or loud places, be outside with loud noises. I do not mind when I am near the sea or in a forest. It is very calming for me. Personality disorder doesn't affect just the outward communications part of a person's lifestyle. It also affects their mind. You can be incredibly empty and lonely. And yes, I have gone on to things like self-harm. But the most prevalent thing in my life, my mind gives me hallucinations every day of me committing suicide. And that's a big thing for me to say to you, because I have not, it took me 23 years to tell someone. Borderline personality disorder is most common in adopted children, like myself. And my adopted family could not and would not understand what I go through. They sent me to health professionals, counsellors, psychoanalysts, you name it, they did it, because they wanted me to be cured, to have a normal life. Yes, I was strange. I'm still strange. And it's the not being accepted for who you are. And you're probably wondering why these past 2 years I've been given these conditions. That is because I have met someone. And this is his room, as you well know. I am not condoning the fact that you should go and find someone to make your life better. I'm not. But with how my life was, I needed someone like Thomas to come into my life and just help me. I had been blamed and had been blaming myself for being not normal. I couldn't keep a job down. I couldn't go with a day without going for a cold shower because of my legs. And I did everything right. I stayed in school till my GCSEs. I went on to O-levels. I went on to uni. I took a job in the meantime. I did as my parents said. But still, my life was not normal. My head kept saying, no, you should go and do this instead. I have been impulsive. I've been reckless. I am not perfect. It is not all my parents' fault. Are lifelong, and they can only be made better little by little. I will always see that image in my mind. But to me, it's normal. It's like brushing your teeth in the morning. And I learnt there was something different, something that was known to the world through my partner. My adoptive family and my birth family both rejected him because he was able to stand up for me. He said no, where I couldn't. Followers, YouTube, the internet. I was stigmatized for not being the norm. I am open, I am honest, and for a quote from my friend, I'm a very pure person. And those who I considered family and friends abused that. I ask you, please don't look away when someone is struggling. And even if it's not shown outwardly, those who smile the most are hurting the most. You or someone you know is suffering from a mental health or physical conditions. I'm going to put up some really useful websites below. And honestly, just go and check them out. The Centre for Global Mental Health has been celebrating a decade of great work across the world. And here in the UK, there is a fantastic website called mind.org where they'll help you find a local charity, and there are brilliant web pages on mental health conditions. I went there for my borderline personality and found it to be really informative to what I was going through. And if you're under 18, Childline. It is not exclusive to the UK. If you are feeling bullied, depressed, or just anxiety, a bunch of well-informed counsellors will be there for you and listen to you if that's all you need. Now, I could say smash that like button, subscribe and all that, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to tell you to turn off YouTube, be it on your phone, tablet or TV. I'm going to ask you to pick up your phone and go onto your calling app or contacts and just call someone you know. Ask them, how was their day? And do you want to hang out later? Because honestly, I wish someone had done that for me.